Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt from Raffle Ticket Studios here, and in today's video we're going to discuss Jobs Have No Boundaries a little further. We're going to discuss some of the characters of the show. Note, I'm only going to be discussing characters that actually have something to show, like design wise. Bear in mind these are like a beta design, not finalized, but as I've said in the introduction video, closest we're going to get. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, additionally, everything that is shown in this video can be found under the presentation, which will be linked below. So if you want to check that out, because there's more than just the character designs, like scripts, etc. Some plot elements and just stuff like that, if you're interested. So first up, we have Nicholas Milton. Purposefully has such a vague description, and it just reads Nicholas Milton with an ellipsis. Is this because we're lazy and couldn't really be asked to make a character description for him? Maybe, but also does it actually add to his character? I think so. Following this, we have Blake Adams, the unmotivated jerk of the dynamic duo of Jobs Have No Boundaries. Although his morals may be more sane than those of Nicholas Milton, there's a reason they are friends. Blake is an insecure guy. He can possibly argue to be the beta omega in Nicholas, who is the alpha. He strikes any opportunity to try one-up Milton or his friends, such as poorly written character guy, who we'll discuss later, or benefit himself to justify his own self-worth. He is in it for himself, possibly more than his dual counterpart. However, he can be understanding and humane, which can't really be said for Milton. That's so true. Next we have Patrick, also got the nickname Cartridge, possibly one of the more favourable characters within Jobs Have No Boundaries, who will be voiced by me. He is the fourth protagonist of the show. His part may be subtle, but is apparent often in the nerdy of the crew. He's the owner of a game shop called The Game to Conquer. This will prove substantial in future plot armor for coming episodes. He is part of his own duo, him being the more apparent of the two. However, Patrick is much more. He is a long-term friend of Milton's and will help him in contributing to any of Nicholas' silly ideas. However, he is more so neutral in that he does not favour either Nicholas or Blake. Although commonly insulting Blake, Cartridge does like the guy, which also plays into the serialization of the show, which you guys will know further on. Next up, we have my favourite and Tom's favourite of the crew. Poorly written character guy. Yes, that's right, poorly written character guy is more so the right-hand man of Nicholas's crew. Always one-upping Blake in the eyes of Nicholas as a companion. He is definitely Milton's best friend, but there's always something so sinister and mysterious about poorly written character guy. An unknown origin, an elusive reasoning for how he randomly appears or is present at a constant. And most importantly, he is definitely an equal to Milton, cosmically especially. Is there something more to this? Most definitely. Poorly written character guy is more so the heart of the show and the most unique out of the show's characters roster. He is very self-aware and intellectual in the fourth wall paradox. He is a parallel to Blake as much as Milton. However, there is always a tension between Blake and poorly written character guy, reasoning that will be explained as the show progresses serialization-wise. Finally, for this part one of the character descriptions and introduction, we have Terry, a side character of the show, more so a pet of Milton's. However, his self-awareness of his role makes him conform to Nicholas on most occasions. He may not appear often, which may seem odd considering his affiliation to the main duo, and the basic fact he lives with them. He is able to shift into a humanoid version of his typical alien frog self, meaning he can do his own things, which is possibly an explanation for his absence commonly throughout the show. This will be more apparent later as the serialization of the show progresses. And that's everything for part one of explaining and introducing the characters to you guys. As always, if you're interested in the project, email us at officialraffleticketstudios@gmail.com, or you can also follow us on Instagram now that I've set one up. Or, join the Discord server, which will also be linked down below. That was it for this episode of Jobs Have No Boundaries production. See you in the next one.